Man-made hill, a manufactured monument of ego and pain. One of the great Canadian weirdos, a single-minded force of booty-breaking beauty. I'm thrilled to have the pleasure to probe your brain and lifestyle today.
Thank you.
Speed dating. Speed dating. Tonight. Speed dating. Speed dating. Tonight.
Let's start at the beginning.
I was born.
What happened?
Terror. Sheer terror. Blinding lights. I remember a canal. Swamplands.
Cambridge, Ontario.
Cambridge, Ontario.
And what happened in Cambridge, Ontario?
Incubation period.
We're going speed dating. I want the cream of the crop from the top of the pot. Baby, don't stop. Speed dating. Na, don't stop. Wow. Speed dating. Na, speed dating.
Laughter is ever present in all of your jams. A particular kind of laugh. Would you be willing to demonstrate that laughter right now? That's the exact laugh. Where does that laugh come from?
Let me tell you, sadness.
It's a sad laugh.
It's a sad, cruel laugh.
It is cruel. Are you a cruel man?
No. I don't think I'm cruel. I think I play fair.
Do you play hard?
I play hard.
I wanna bring your view for a minute or two and move on. Sweet dating, baby, I'm alive. Sweet dating, baby, I'm alive. And Mr. Universe is waiting for you.
To a number of people, you're becoming known as the Bodice Ripper.
I'm familiar with the term.
What is
With
a
the
bodice? That's a tights.
It's a contorted torso. It's a ripping motion through tension. It's a destructive impulse. It's surging.
Sounds quite lusty.
Lustrous, too.
Tell me about your lust, Randman. It's everywhere.
I lust for blood. I lust for adrenaline. The thrill in your blood when you're stepping in, stepping out. Yeah.
Let's talk about lust as it applies to the world of amateur and professional wrestling. Do you care to comment?
About lust?
Lust,
No.
wrestling.
I would like to comment. Certainly character development and sensual expansion. You know, the commitment to pain.
What's pain for you?
I don't know, music and athletics are not that far apart, and I think music is a very physical thing in that it's agitating some nerve center.
Are you aiming to agitate?
I'm aiming to stimulate.
Mr. Universe is waiting for you. Just dose of courtesy tonight. Speed dating. Speed dating tonight. Baby, I'm alive. I wanna talk to you. I wanna bring your view for a minute or two and move on. Wow. Speed dating.
You're a man of many faces.
Faces, they cascade from somewhere. The faces are extensions of a place that calls me.
Calls you by your name, Randy,
It calls me by different names.
and you become those names.
I step in to the suit.
What happens to the suit when it's performed its duty?
Sometimes it petrifies. Sometimes it turns to dust and crumbles. Sometimes it lays stagnant. Sometimes it turns to jello.
Do you remember all the faces?
Yes.
Subtle scum. Subtle scum. suitable for the young. Suitable for the young.
It's ever shifting. So much of that reality is constructed by yourself, your ego, and I feel like I want to take that head on and battle my ego. And that's a lot of what these characters are about.
Do you want to destroy your ego?
I don't want to destroy my ego, but I want to show how petty it is or how vain it is. The persona on stage, the absurdity of ego projecting out an image that's so flimsy but so calculated.
Did you catch a whiff? Did you catch a whiff of the subtle scum? Oh. And the guardians of the garden, they're guardians of the night, floats by, out of sight. Did you catch a whiff of the subtle scum? Which pestilence it makes you think. And it smokes the trash, and you smoke the trash as the demons looked on. Did you catch a whiff?
I was curious. What is the Ran Man's worst nightmare?
The worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Insanity scares me.
Does it?
Sure it does.
Are you quite sure you're sane, Randy?
I'm not sure.
You're like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? Ah!
Well, it's just the many layers that make up you.
Like smoking a snake.
Smoking a snake, smoking the coil.
Etheric conditions must be right. Of the guardians of the night. Did you catch a whiff of the subtle scum? Did you catch a whiff of the subtle scum? Soft scum. Suitable for the young. Suitable for the young. And we're dancing in it. Of the subtle scum.
I wanted to talk a little bit about Synonoke. Could you just explain the concept of Synonoke? Perhaps provide an example.
Synonoke, yeah. Simple karaoke. You replace each word with the synonym for the word. For example, you know the band Kiss. You've heard of them.
Oh yeah. I saw their first farewell tour.
They're a popular band, and they have a popular song. It's called I Wanna Rock and Roll All Night. And so in Synonoke, this guy craves to stone and tumble for the duration of the evening and celebrate on a quotidian basis.
What would you do for that song, Physical?
Let's get physical. Shall we become corporeal? Shall we delve into corporeality?
Deposit your wretched seed underneath me. The blood of man has been cursed. Deposit your wretched seed underneath me.
Another song I wanted to talk about because I know the circumstances under which it was written. You played for an elementary school some time ago, and you wrote a song called Ontario, Pituitary, Gland. What was the message that you wanted to give to those kids? I felt like it was educational.
It was certainly my attempt to be educational, to just start to address some of the tensions of puberty preemptively.
Yeah, you were just like, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm just offering up a little bit of where I'm coming from. What happens when suddenly able to reproduce and the shifts that creates in your mind.
it's like, I'm an adult now, right?
I'm prepubescent now.
Post-pubescent.
Post-prepubescent now. I've got a little bit hair there and here, and why not? Creation, you know?
Creation like Adam and Eve. I believe it.
It's a fact.
It's a fact. It's a cool story.
Yeah, it's
The
cool.
only thing I can't get over is the inbreeding, right? We would basically be like worms with faces by now. Like, it was like just like two people just like, okay, like, Danny, your sister, we need like more hands to help get the vegetables, you know? So it's like the genes like, whoa, getting closer and closer together, and then you so that's why it can't be true. I got it.
It grows out of a stone underneath me. They can't see her, they can't see her, and the flesh thereof, your pathetic flesh. Your pathetic flesh.
Roses are red. Violets are blue.
Feel me, feel me, feel me.
I squeeze my lemon.
Ooh, juicy.
Wretched seed underneath me. The blood of man is sisters.
You really like to grind your body meat into the hungry maw, the gaping maw of the ladder.
I mean, ladders are a reoccurring theme in wrestling that I've always allured. I felt like it was a great acrobatic tool. It presents a lot of opportunity to interact. It's a nice visual metaphor, taking you to the higher state. How else are you going to grind off that body meat, you know?
Your wretched seed underneath me. It grows out of a stone underneath me. They can't see her, they can't see her, and the flesh thereof.
Explain Tassel Hazzards. It's a term that has mystified me ever since I heard it, and it will come to me in strange moments. Tassel Hazzards.
Yeah, sure, I can explain Tassel Hazzards. The idea of Tassel Hazzards was first cemented in my mind. I was riding my bike and heading down an alleyway to a friend's house, and I was wearing a fringed buckskin jacket and just loving the wind, loving life. And this cop came zooming after me. He was a bit stranged out that a free-looking guy was going down an alleyway, like he must have been going for drugs. And when I told him, oh, you know, I'm coming to my friend's house to make some music, he said, oh, what kind of music you make? And I said, electronic dance music. And he said, you look more like a metalhead to me. Anyways, the idea is that when you embrace freedom, then you're
You're a marked man.
you're a marked man.
You can't break the law. From a policeman's perspective, you can't break the law.
I can't. No, I'm unable to break the law.
That's just how they see the world. But from your perspective, you were made to break the law.
If having long hair and running a music band is cool,
What was that jam, you know? Like, almost like let your freak flag fly.
Don't point your plastic finger at me. I'm gonna wave my freak flag high.
Such pathetic flesh. Your pathetic flesh. Deposit your wretched seed underneath me. It grows out of a stone underneath me. The nasty ass.
What's the limit, Randy?
My only limit is what I can imagine. You
Well,
know,
From what I'm told, that's limitless.
I don't think there is a limit. It depends on the vessel. Depends on the container, but there's no limit to space.
Shit, I don't know. Maybe I would disagree. Aren't we just kind of trapped on a little blue ball right now or something? You know, like, help!
No one can hear your screams in space.
Help!
Well, Yeah, well, maybe the limit is being earthbound.
If you had the option, would you get out of here, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Where would you go?
I'd go to Saturn.
That's a good choice. It's a good choice. That's the one with the ring.
That's the first one. It's a compact disc planet.
Planet Rock. Thanks a lot
Thank you.
for the interview.
Watching your wretched seed. Your wretched seed.